Hey everyone, it's Ashlena. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I need to let you know I am the biggest fan of The Used. Like, I love The Used so much. I've seen them live a bunch of times. I don't know. There's something about their music that just makes me internally happy inside. And so when I saw that they had a new single out called Medz, I was like, I got to react to it. Now listen, I know a lot of my reactions to The Used don't get a lot of views, but as always, this channel is not view-based. It is not money-based. This is for me to find music that I love and to share music that you may have never heard of that you might love, because sharing music is a form of love, people. And that's why I'm doing this channel. Okay, so buckle in, because I always get a little nervous when a new song from The Used comes out, because I have not been disappointed from them yet. And I love Bert's voice so much. So I'm stoked to hear this. So I have their little, it's not a music video. It's like a visualizer, I would say. It's not a lyric video. So I'm just going to pop that up. I'm going to read the lyrics on genius.com and hope I fall in love with this song. So let's do it. Okay. Overall, as a song, minus the lyrical context, I think it's a fun song. It's not my favorite The Used song, that's for sure. But it's catchy, it's fun, but that's the problem. It's catchy and fun, but the lyrics are so dark. When he said, when we were kids, we used to get gold stars, A for effort, just for trying real hard. Now nothing I do seems to measure up. How does anyone know when it's time to give up? Everything I touch turns to dust. Everything I feel is way too much. Sometimes I think I'm born for failure. This is so sad because I'm not sure who wrote this song. Okay, interesting. I'm just on genius.com and I see the track list is Medz, Fuck You, People Are Vomit, etc., etc. And I'm just like, I don't think this album has come out yet. Obviously, I've heard the song People Are Vomit, but I don't think anything. I think I've heard the song Fuck You. But I don't think I've heard anything else. So I'm guessing these are all the songs on their new album. Fuck You came out in 2022. People Are Vomit came out last year. Then they came out with Numb, Giving Up, Self-Sabotaging, Dearly Departed. You're So Ugly When You Cry is like a single that came out with The Funeral Portrait with Bert, and now Medz. So I'm not really sure where these songs are ending up. Maybe this is a new album called Medz. I'm not sure, but I'll look into it on my own time. Okay, back to this song. It's so depressing. Honestly, this is like sad, and it makes me like, I get like, now that I'm older, I get like really paranoid when I hear some of my favorite bands singing such sad songs, especially when I was listening to Linkin Park in my youth and then Chester Pass, and I was just like, wow, all the signs were there in the songs, and no one thought that was a possibility. So I just get really worried. So if the Used is watching this, please tell me you guys are okay. Everything's fine. Because this is scary. I don't know who in the band wrote this, but I feel like it's crazy to say, now nothing I do seems to measure up. How does anyone know when it's time to give up? And then sometimes I think I'm born for failure. I can't see how anyone in this band would think they were born for failure when their band is doing so well. They've been touring nonstop. Their fans are just the best fans, like the best. And it just makes me sad to read this, to be honest. I feel like if I was listening to this 10 years ago, I would have probably sang along with it and felt the same, but I don't know. Now that I'm older and I'm in a good place in life, it just makes me sad to read something like this. So overall, I think the song is super catchy. It's just sad. It's just sad. I'm going to go on their YouTube channel and see if they say anything about it. So Medz is the title track and debut single from our upcoming B-Sides album Medz, available everywhere June 21st. Okay, let's see what people commented. Interesting. So someone called Lethal Cupcake said, always exactly what we need. I think the Used continues to speak to our generation because we are them, they are us, growing into these broken adults and trying to fix ourselves. Okay, I like that. I like that analogy better than this is just depressing and I'm scared for them. I think this is a great song. I hope people, no, I don't hope people relate to this. That would be horrible. But I just hope people hear this and know they're not alone and that other people feel this way too. It just makes me sad. I didn't think this was going to be a sad song, but it's so catchy and fun. So that's really messed up. Well, I'm really excited to listen to this B-Sides album. I think that's fun. I'm guessing these are all the B-Sides from their last album, Toxic Positivity. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm not sure, but that's fun. So I look forward to listening to that. So stay tuned for that. As soon as that comes out, I will definitely be reacting to it. I just love this band so much. I really, really do. Their songs have gotten me through some shit. It's so funny because a lot of people, when they think of like your first wedding dance song with your partner, I highly doubt anyone is picking the Used. So Conrad and I actually did our first dance at our wedding to the song Smother Me by the Used. I know it sounds crazier. The title sounds crazy, but it's a beautiful, beautiful song. It's just so good. And it just goes, let me be the one to call you baby all the time. Surely you can take some comfort knowing that you're mine. Just hold me tight, lay by my side, and let me be the one to call you baby all the time. I found my place in the world, could stare at your face for the rest of my days. And then like the chorus is a little scary. And that's when I'm pretty sure my grandparents were just like, what are they dancing to? But it goes, now I can breathe, turn my insides out and smother me. I just thought that was so pretty. And we both love that song. So I'm really glad my husband agreed to it, because if we were getting married in this day and age, I'm sure it would be a sleep token song. Okay, I really need to switch out my vinyl of the day. Guys, I need an assistant because this is ridiculous. It's always the last thing I think of. But anyways, I just got this in the mail. It's Lana Del Rey's Did You Know There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard? It's the festival edition. And I am not one to own the same vinyl twice in different variants. That's not my vibe, but I had to have this just for the simple fact that it's orange. So I think I'm probably going to sell my other vinyl just because I don't need both. I really don't, but it is Lana Del Rey and I do own all of her albums. This is the only double variant I have, so I might just keep it. Just don't tell anybody. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go check out The Used if you haven't. They're a really fun emo rock hardcore band, and I'm so obsessed with them. And to this day, I will always be a fan of The Used. Even if their next album is shit, I will still love them. That's just me though. See you guys in my next video.